Hey y'all, so the original plan for this video was I was going to do like a spotlight on the Huda Beauty Nude Obsessions light palette.
Well, what you want to do is not necessarily what you're gonna do.
And story time, I filmed a whole video and did a whole look and scrapped it. It didn't turn out how I wanted. I felt like I rushed it. And I got to the end and I looked over the footage and I realized that I could do a lot better. Obviously, since I've already tried it, I can't give a first impressions, but I'll use it again and maybe throw in some like other products that I don't typically use too often. Just mix it up a little bit, do something fun. But I also feel like this provides an opportunity to talk about artistry and do-overs and what it means to, you know, recognize when you want to try something again. So if you want to chat about life stuff and see me go from this to this, then keep on watching. So the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer has literally been like the only primer that I've been using. So I'm gonna go in with that. A little bit about the palette while I'm doing this. So the palette is good quality and it has pigment, it has neutrals with pink and purple shimmers. I personally find that I sometimes have troubles with neutrals and making sure that they don't get muddy. And that was one of my main problems with the look that I did before, is that I felt like I rushed it, that I got muddy, that I was so focused on only using that one palette that only has 9 shades. I was so focused on only using that I feel like I didn't create a like cohesive look. I feel like it didn't have the depth that it needed. And I guess I'm putting a lot of emphasis on this because I know that I'm not alone in this. I feel like as creatives, we focus a lot on how, like, the vision of how we want our work to turn out. And when it doesn't turn out that way, it's really easy to give up on it and either internalize it and say like, oh, I'm just not able to do this, or oh, like this was a bad idea, etc. Which is such a dangerous mindset to fall into, but just such an easy one. And sort of thought about it and realized that this would be a good opportunity to see that, you know, a piece of my artistry or an idea needed to be workshopped a little bit, and instead of giving up on it, that I should give it another try and, you know, be honest with myself that I had an idea that needs a little more work than I thought it was going to need, but also that, you know, it's okay, like it's fine, and that there's no issue with trying something again because it just gives you the opportunity to workshop it and succeed at it. Per usual, I'm going in with the Fawn contour stick and I'm just going to do what I usually do. Cut underneath with concealer and do, I mean, this is all sort of what I usually do, so I'm probably just going to skip forward and see y'all when this is all done. Cool beans, so, ew. So, I'm using just Anastasia contour kit, going in as usual. Contour is all done, so I'm going to move to blush and basically just going to do what I usually do. Pink Sugar Pill Shadow on just like a synthetic fluffy brush. So I think that I wanted to make do-overs and artistry and whatever a focus of this video because I feel like specifically in quarantine I know that me and a lot of my drag friends have felt a ton of pressure to just like create, and like that we've been sort of given this idea that like, because, you know, a lot of us aren't essential workers, that like now is like the time to, you know, work on your craft and put out all this amazing shit. And I feel like in a way that's sort of keeping a lot of people from like doing work that they're super proud of, because they feel this like immense pressure to like constantly pump out just content, just like stuff. So for highlight, I'm gonna go in with Vanessa Myricks Color Fix. This is for lip, cheek, and eyes, so it is super dope. I haven't used it in drag, but I've used it for boy makeup before, and it is really good. Okay, you can see it a little bit. It's super cute. Not like too intense, but also totally buildable. I feel like there's been this big pressure for creatives during this quarantine to just like pump out work, and this idea that like, oh, you know, a lot of us have so much time, and you know, you should be working on whatever, and if you're not, you know, busting out like the ultimate level of whatever craft you do, then it's like sort of a waste of time. I feel like I have this, you know, imaginary competition with everyone else about like who can be, you know, the most successful fucking bedroom queen. And it's absolutely not the case, and you know, there's not like really any competition, but I feel like it's been easy to sort of lose sight of artistic priorities and artistic visions. Because of that, I haven't been giving myself room to explore and to mess up, because you get into the mindset of like every opportunity needs to be taken, every minute needs to be invested in making something new and putting out content, and if you do something and it's unsuccessful, then it's a wasted opportunity. When in reality, like, this is the perfect time to be trying new things. Like, this is the perfect time to, you know, fuck up and realize that there's something that you need to work on, or try something new. Like, it's not always about taking the easy route to pump out something because you think that you should. So I'm gonna go in with the 39L, and there is this matte black shade here, and basically what I'm planning on doing is sort of like a half cut crease moment. So I'm basically going to put the black on the outer V of my eye in the crease, and then we'll blend it out with different transition colors. And I feel like my problem last time was that my transition colors weren't quite right. So I'm going to use Credit from the Jackie Aina AVH palette. It is this dark brown right here. And I'm going to use that to blend up the black a little bit before I go into the Huda Beauty palette. Now that that's done, I'm going to go into the light up sessions, and I think I'm going to go in with a mix of these two. I'm gonna go in with these two colors, and if I need to darken it up, I'll probably go in with like this like dusty mauve. Okay, so I ended up, dipping into these top two, and then these two to blend it out. I'm going to go back in with the brown and the Jackie Aina palette, and I'm basically going to like reverse order the colors and just deepen everything up. Now that we've deepened everything up a little bit, I'm going to go back in with P. Louise on just a flat concealer brush, and I'm going to cut crease. Now that we have the crease cut out, I'm going to dip into this purple shimmer that's right here, and I'm going to put that on the crease. Now that that's good, I'm going to go in with a liquid liner, and actually I'm going to do my under eye, then I'm going to go in with a felt tip liner, define the top part of the crease, do the bottom, do a little bit of lining here, and my big tip is to take a really tiny synthetic brush, hold it at the very end, dip into the black, and just gradiate this a little bit. And I know that I kind of ripped on this, but I actually have found that I really like it for like minimal details. So like eyebrows, this is great. A little bit of eyeliner, this is great. Under eye, it's great. It's just the firmness of it. I don't like doing a full drag wing, but it's black enough where it like does the job, and you can go back over it with an eyeshadow and it just like it hits so different. So now I'm gonna go in with this super tiny brush, and I'm gonna define the black on the crease and just really make sure that my blacks are black. And I sort of am wanting this purple to be a little more vibrant, so I'm actually going to go in with the purple in the Aurora palette by ABH, and I'm going to combine the purple and the white. And I'm just stamping that on with my finger, and oh my god, yes. So much better. And I'm also going to use this as highlighter. I sort of don't even want to do brows with this, honestly. I'm gonna spray my face with a luminous setting spray, go in with that, and then based on how it looks, I'll see if I want to do brows or not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do brows. So I'm going to show, I say that I'm going to show you how to do brows with this as if it's not, you know, drawing like two big lines and then a bunch of little lines to make hairs. Yeah, I'm liking the highlight because I didn't do a purple highlight in the first one, and like the shimmer on the eyes was purple and the outfit's purple, but I felt like I didn't like incorporate enough purple into the makeup for it to like make sense why I chose what I chose. But now that we are on the final step, I think I'm going to do just a like really cool toned brownie purple lip with a purple gloss, and I think that's going to tie it in all together. Perfect, so I'm going to do lashes and outfit change, and I'll see y'all in a second. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me on this little ride. Like, comment, subscribe, and just remember, if you want to do something that doesn't work out the first time, you can always do it again. Love you so much. Bye.